Machete town in Congo. The Nzanza neighborhood is a slum. Hundreds of juvenile gangs operate here. They're called the Kuluna. The gangs are spreading out to the big cities like a virus. It's a social epidemic. Kulunas are mainly involved in theft and robbery. Supposedly, employment opportunities are increasing in the country, but the reality is massive unemployment. The resource extraction sector is currently booming, but it's controlled by government officials. According to those who live in Nzanza, they only give jobs to their own people, and the rest have to survive however they can. Becoming a Kuluna is one of the popular options. This is Shina Ram, the leader of the outlaws gang. Shina Ram is the short form of Shina Rambo, a character from a Nigerian action movie. The outlaws are a young gang. The kids are 15 to 17 years old. They share a street in the Nzanza neighborhood with the Tricage gang. Together, they form the Devil Group. The outlaws control the public restroom, while Tricage lords it over the Paris restaurant. This is the Devil's Turf, and the police station is on the same street. It's just 300 meters from the Paris to the precinct. Major Charles is the chief at the police station, and it's his job to deal with the Devil Group and other street gangs.
En Nzanza, nous trouvons beaucoup d'antivaleurs. Il y a un phénomène actuel qui règne dans la ville, le phénomène Kuluna. Les Kuluna, ce sont des bandits qui opèrent avec des machettes. Et ils tentent des embuscades à la population, aux gens, la nuit comme la journée. Ils ravissent des biens, ils volent, ils blessent des gens avec des machettes, tout ça. Donc, nous avons du pain sur la planche pour commander la commune de Nzanza.
Machete was founded in a rocky place. That's what Machete actually means, a rock. And since its founding, the main jobs here are quarrying and stone cutting. But this kind of work is not to everyone's liking. As a rule, the devils don't do anything during the day. They just hang about. The guys smoke marijuana non-stop. It's the cheapest drug here. In Congo, as in many countries, drug use is illegal. But it doesn't stop the gang members, and they seem unconcerned about the harm it does their health. By nightfall, many of them would be literally speechless.
Manjaka.
Manjaka ni gina sasa.
Oya iba abangu. Oya iba abangu. Rais, kuna rais abazi na biso bajabi. Mana senye wajabu.
Senye wajabu.
Kata watu bakuvulo diabu la ngalo izana so kisakana kata watu bakuvulo.
Nzanza streets are like a maze. If you go in there, you won't be able to get out on your own. Even if they're just messing around, it still has violent overtones. That's how life is here. The public restroom is a source of regular income for the Outlaws gang. There are plenty of houses here that have no plumbing, so the restroom is in high demand. To do a number 2 will cost you 100 francs, while taking a shower is also 100 francs.
Toilette est propre. Nga butu pe so somelinge tabina okota ana olia. Père wa no mona na chara propre fort. Mon tato futa à 100 francs pour koto sa toilette. So pe la séance to aider, so pe fele to aider. Oncle, toilette mo ja propre ana kati. Ya kabina.
This is a friend of Shino Ram's. He calls himself King Kalamba. He's a good football player, but he can't afford to keep on training. The Outlaws run a protection racket at the restroom, and every day they get money from the manager. He's been in cahoots with the gang for a long time, but he appears to resist them in order to keep up appearances. While they were extorting money from the manager, one of the gang members got sick.
Wana masa na biso doit comprendre so yini ni donner ba mi mai bo doit comprendre masa na biso no mo te bani wa to ben na biso bani kanyi ba okitane bo.
On a vu un joueur à Betanadama. Et bien, oh, bah, ma bécakati. Oh, je ne sais pas si il y a des Ramadan, ben Ramadan. N'a pas été petit Ramadan. Mon ingénieur m'a dit que dernièrement à la prison. Oui. Oh, moi ma bébé nda o tumono nani. Mais kasi bango bato tumsaka bato nani na mbwandi, na butu. Asa kolukama.
Ani yoishi. Navias oyebi elongo ya suko yibaki.
Nayebi ko.
Oyibaki ni suko.
Chongo.
Bale lozo sala sexy. Lagi na aji.
Never.
Never. Nani oyo olingaka kutute omona na vida?
Yeah, mu ya siya ga polisi.
Ayo, siya polisi zo ba ba mandi. Mabipona ni olinga biti.
A polisi alandela makamba watu fo.
Moto oyo ne polisi olinga omona ite wana suki ukutani na yo salima.
Mbita ba.
Subiti nga mwana wa kima.
Kwa warufu.
Ma sudo kuta nga na yo. Sudo kuta ni maka kuifirite. Pou! Pa! Zoki. Nga nina hapo sambung. Ngai. Na pushi kima kele fi.
The Paris restaurant hasn't been a restaurant for quite some time now. It's been a long time since the denizens of Nzanza have had enough money to dine out. That's where the Tricage gang, mentors of the Outlaws, hang out. Tricage's main goal is to save up enough money to buy a boat and go to sea via the Congo River. And after that, on to Europe or even America. Fiston, the gang leader, speaks about the code of the hood.
Bango vie, basa buso wa libanda. Mais la quartier basa buso bate. La quartier wa bunga la quartier la bango. Quartier et la kimia, ba mama wa bate wa libanda. Batu à l'aise.
Of course, the younger ones don't listen to the elders. And now, Sheena Ram is plotting something at the neighborhood's southern outskirts.
Et c'est l'oyo, ni ne l'équipe pas si kobomato kobota.
Selon moi, il passe pour mato bota. Ah, vous voulez passer.
Arabe moyo pour un boma. De c'est au kanisa rapida. Pour un boma pour second ngo boma il faut au kanisa rapida.
En kanisa, tu dois sur un programme au canal.
Nani oyo au sepelera c'est l'oyo. No vino nani oyo sepelera no lobi. Na plana sepelera na comme un mutu tel.
Nako alula Kabila.
Besoin mon avis président Kabila et le moi madame presque au salate na mboka so yo ngoko masolo wala inde.
Kasi munga siku sona fandi ana na sasa siku mama bien o batu ba olimba ba jeune ba olimba musimba ba bende.
If Sheena Ram ever runs for president, it's going to be very hard for him to win. The ordinary people don't like the Kulunas.
Époque ya Kabila le père, tout aux hommes la diamba katio misapi. Akangi moyibi. Boma. Siko biso pe bato ya kuluna ngana zo préféré. Ceux qui bakangi kuluna, bakateka loboko ane zo kataka machete. Loboko ane kendo ko kata bato machete. Bazwa ka loboko ngo pe bakata. Comme ça partout ko banda ko tambola e ko yebana ke aza kuluna ou bien azala ki kuluna. Loboko na ife koma ya ndambu bakata ye. Basala bango eloko te kanga kuluna kata ika loboko libéré kende.
To be taken to the station is not the worst thing that could happen to a Kuluna. Lynch mob mentality is typical in the Congo. They put a tire around a criminal, douse them in petrol and set them on fire. Nzanza consists of thousands of little houses that nestle cheek by jowl on a hill, which overlooks the city jail. King Kalamba is packing up a food parcel for one of the gang members, who's currently doing time.
Na prison na biso a blo apesa ole bi la bien ya mo ya le ça te pour ba lamba pété na pesa blo ole ati donc on est
Food must be passed to prisoners not via the main entrance but through a hole in the fence.
zabu busuka awa ko ezali bande kan so to koti bo na bino bani la police bien te bani pona kakase ba olinga te beaucoup ta bozo azo ba image donné da boto ya jena kati kamula i ozeli bande ka do mo beaucoup tezati na kitani Machete faire live.
The police consider Kalamba a good kid. He's a footballer and can walk around freely. But Sheena Ram has to hide out in the Paris's shower room. He's a wanted criminal and tries to avoid being seen on the main street. There's a police officer there on the beat right now.
Biso to amae le bango biso benga bango bazoba.
La police est pembeni na bino biso pembeni.
Eza ngonga ma biso zalaka prudent toujours prudent.
Neni bo devia ba police.
Saba yo kuta biso boye ka ba briske biso to kima ka ba mbango wana moni yo to kima una na chip yango to kima.
Nini olobana mwana mwasi suki mwana mwasi sepeli na yo.
J'étais miga.
Après olobani j'étais mort.
Tumona kozika makama bolingo ka nyonso simba.
Babila eloko nini yo na eloko ni mwasi akosala yo po beta.
Naso moni na mbali mususu na kubuma epi na mbali ana. Baki Do yangu kaka.
It seems something is going on. All the devils are assembling in the Paris. Fiston is unhappy with a recent robbery committed by Sheena Ram, so the older devils will fight the younger ones. Fighting in the hood could be dangerous, so they've agreed to go to the other side of the Congo River. But one car can't take all those who want to fight. In the end, both gangs travel in the same car to save on gas. Usually there's a huge traffic jam before the bridge over the Congo River. The bridge was a gift to Machete from Japan. And so here we are. The very next day, the devils go swimming together in the Congo River.
Oh, yeah, mine, I'm safe, please. Oh, yeah, that's my diable, voilà. Voilà, oh, ne mettre here, mine. Oh, yeah, élève.
It's not just a group logo, it's a magic charm. Other gangs might ask a sorcerer for help to take over the devil's turf or to kill someone. This sign breaks any spell.
Sini ya basi ya badiable. Sogei na butu pe, moni pe butu. Sogei na moi, moni pe moi.
A machete is 32 inches long. The outlaws say it's the optimal length for a machete.
Coco! Woman, I'm here. What's that new? Okay, so that was it. Mabuma, yes, hello. I be told that, sir.
The devils are going from door to door. They're trying to purchase a cat. In Nzanza, it's not that easy. To the boys, a cat is a magical animal that imbues people with strength and ferocity. But it requires eating a feline. So the Kulunas consume cat 2 or 3 times a week. Besides, cat is the cheapest meat you can get. The Devils are throwing a big party tonight. Friends and neighbors gather for the dinner made of cat meat. The main street is the only one in the neighborhood. All the action happens in the small alleys between the houses. As soon as the crowd gathers for the party, a makeshift barber shop starts up. The white building up there is a church.
Nicho ndi akenda ngasuti l'église lukute komito mbo père mokila lelo koma misi bandimi bamwe ya bashipa mikuse bandi bamwe ya bashipa mikuse le ba pasteur bamona longi na ba pasteur ba vantire ba diko bamwe lingana bana bandi.
If you go up the path, you'll end up at the restroom. If you go down, you'll reach the prison.
Na mile oyo po mwana bimamutu malamu eza pasi. Eza vraiment pasi makasi na mile oyo tozali. Le mwana ezala oto même banda na époque ya ba grand frère na biso oyo tokuta na quartier. Donc mutu moko pendaza na ekolo la malamu te. Yango wana ezokendaka toujours tina bano bazobotamaka na époque lelo. Neti bana nyonso na baza wana. Batata na bango bazaka bata ba désordre kaka na kata quartier. Bango mopeka ndenge moko kaka. Donc quartier ezaka loka quartier moko eza très maudit.
Muito galinho você pega, né?
Ah, c'est pas un super outil.
O canal só os irmãos fossem bons.
Ah, un sacerdoce, c'est raté.
Ah, lui, je suis bien la matière autant malade.
Na pays na bango ka baza on a.
Lui, c'est bien la mboka.
Na c'est pula na mboka na bango o bango baza ngape kuna.
Nda kuna yo za ndeni.
Non, za ndeni. Faut zabina mousse tapis climatisé plasme. Toi bina.
The lads haven't partaken of cat yet, but they're already angry. They can't agree on how to share it fairly.
Boende pepele kare pesi harmonie ba moko c'est que musique est que Shakira kaka Shakira est pembeni c'est que nyoso bien et simba jamais batumbolanga na ya super baza jamais kaka nga Shakira na kiti c'est que nyoso bien Shakira tamu
A week after filming, Sheena Ram and Rais attacked an appliance store. A guard called the police, and when they arrived on the scene, they opened fire. A bystander was killed by a stray bullet. Sheena Ram and Rais are currently being held in the Machete city prison.
eloko nini sepelisa yo na vie donc eloko oyo sepela nango na vie likombo mati lelo
oyo sepelisa na vie nazalaka moto mbongo ti
bato nyonso balobi na papa na mama nani olingaka mingi kole
mama
mosiko mpona nini olingaka mama mingi
soki nakanga miya bimisaka lare na ye ti